Hey, what's up, guys? So, this is a new series we're going to be starting, well, hopefully. It's a RuneScape hardcore series, which, if you don't know what that is, there's a Ultimate Ironman mode for RuneScape, which is basically the no life mode. So, I may or may not even be able to get pretty much anywhere with this, because it is extremely difficult to do. But we're basically going to go in here and set up Ultimate Iron Mode, which disables trade with players. We can no longer trade with people. We're not going to be able to pick up drops from people. We're not going to be able to get PvP experience. There's no accept aid. There's a lot of things that are taken out. On top of that, if we die, we're screwed. This account is completely gone. It is deleted. So that's another reason why I'm not quite certain if this is going to be a thing or not. I'm going to try my best, and hopefully this will be a pretty cool idea. We'll see. We can figure it out. There are some exceptions to the no dying rule. I'm trying to think of all this stuff so that I can get it out of the way now. There's two exceptions. You can get 2 extra lives. Once you get 1,000 total level down here, we will be able to get another life for 100,000 gold. We can pay for it. And then there's another one, I believe, at 1,600. Now, those are going to be very difficult to get without membership because I'm not going to be paying for membership on this account. Just in case we're going to die really quick, I would prefer not to go out there and pay $5 for an account that's about to be deleted. That would suck. If we can get this to around 600, our total level around 600, 650, I'll totally spend the $5 to see what we can do with it. This is going to be a side project for me, so I'm probably going to have to backlog a lot of these. Oh crap, I burnt the first one. But like I was saying, this is going to have to be a side project for me. I can't really do this constantly, so I'll probably backlog all these recordings. It'll be a month or two before I post them, and because I don't have the time to edit and post them all in the same day, stuff like that. So I'll do the best I can. I will be cutting these down short. I'm going to be, obviously this explanation is probably going to be the longest part of this video. There's a lot of grinding in this game, especially because all we're going to be doing is attacking. I'll probably do some of the grinding on screen, but other than that, I'll cut most of it out for you. Other than that, we're good. We'll probably do some quests, we'll probably do that. We just cannot die. That is main priority. Okay, so make some flour, or make some dough, put the dough in the oven. Supposedly, we can turn this on by talking to Adam or Paul before being teleported by the magic instructor. I don't know who Adam and Paul are. I guess this is it, yeah. So we can talk to him. Hello again, cool. Oh, I guess that's it. I'm done. Except for the music. It's going to take me a little bit to stumble through this, so I'll probably cut and we'll get back to you once I find Adam or Paul. Alrighty, so I think I've found them. This is Adam and Paul. They're the Ironman tutors. I'm not sure which one. Awesome, here we go. Okay. So, standard Ironman does not receive items or assistance from other players. They cannot trade, stake, receive PK loot, scavenge dropped items, nor play multiplayer minigames. In addition to that, standard Iron Man rules, the Ultimate Iron Man cannot use banks, which is going to be a big problem, nor retain any items on death in dangerous areas. We can die in a certain amount of safe areas. Those, I'm not too certain on the rules, but there's a certain of them, like dungeons and things like that, dangerous areas. We die, but we don't get anything back. So that's what we're going to do. We're gonna have permanent, and I'm not gonna set a bank pin because I have an authenticator on this account. So if you get past the authenticator, you can have the account. It's not worth that. Uh, there we go. I guess that's it. Yep, I got that all set out. I think there's a permanent mode. Have you any armor for me, please? Once you've off the island, okay. And those settings were persistent, were they right? Oh wait, hold on. Hail, Ultimate Iron Man. Yep, so they are. They're persistent. Cool. Let's talk to you and finish off this course. I'll get my magic spells real quick. Yep, thank you. Let's get the wind strike going. And kill the chicken. It's relatively simple stuff at first, but it's taken me like 15 minutes just because you have to do it in order, and I was doing things too fast, so it didn't unlock it. I clicked on the dagger too soon and wielded it, and it freaked out on me. It didn't understand what was going on. Yes I do. I should be Iron Man. If I'm not, I'm gonna be really ticked off, and we're gonna have to do a jump cut because I'm gonna make a different one. Heck yeah, the Iron Chuck, Ultimate Iron Man. Nice. Let's go grab our armor because we're gonna need it. We also want to get a change in here. Let me show you real quick. We are the generic character, like nothing was changed. This is exactly how every generic character looks. So we're going to have to change that up. I don't know how much gold that costs, but we're going to have to pretty much carry all our gold on us anyways. Let's go find Paul. I think he's in here somewhere. If I'm not mistaken. No, that's Sigmund. Darn. There's the Duke. That's weird. He's standing outside his room. They said they're in this castle, Lumbridge Castle, so let's go see. Is it upstairs? Is this you? No, just the banker. Okay, then it's gotta be on the first floor. That's cool. We narrowed down the options, we'll figure it out. Kinda weird though, I didn't see him as I ran in. Is he just inside, standing around? Okay. If I can't find him in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna do a jump cut, because this is ridiculous. Where is the Iron Man? Oh, there he is. Paul, Adam. You're not inside the castle at all, you assholes. Okay, armor. Thank you. Very useful. Okay, now let's throw on those. I guess first things first, let's go kill some chickens, because we're gonna have to level that up. The next thing we'll do after we get to a certain level, apparently they're gonna have a broadcast. The next thing we're gonna have to do after we get to a certain level is smithing and mining, because like I said, this is a free account, and we're not gonna be sticking with this the whole time. If it dies, like, that's it. I'm done. If we don't get to 650, I'm not gonna pay $5 for this account. Cool. Let's take off and we can get there. We'll also do wood cutting because we can make money from the fire making and obviously cooking, which we're gonna have to do for ourselves, but we're gonna be able to make money off selling it. Not to players, but to general stores for easy cash if we need it. I think I'm just gonna go for this. I don't know how strong these chickens are. They're probably not gonna kill me. Alrighty, so I'll come back when all these are level 5, because that will take quite a bit. See you soon. That's cool, she popped up right as I started recording. Real quick, whatever she wants. Have a bread roll. Oh, I hope I choose the right one. That makes sense that the one on the right bottom is a bread roll. Cool. No issues. I'm pretty sure she teleports you somewhere that you don't want to be at a low level. But as you can tell, I ran into a pretty obvious problem pretty early on. I only got defense level 3, and I even tried to use up some of my magic runes, but unfortunately I just ran out of space. And we don't have a bank, so I can't save a lot of this stuff. We're gonna have to run back to Lumbridge real quick and sell off as much as possible. We'll be saving this chicken. As you notice, I have quite a bit of it. I'm saving it because until we get to level 10 cooking, it's relatively useful. I mean, it will get us quite a bit of experience and we can level up from it. Not to mention we can get food from it, which is necessary. We need at least 8 pieces of food, I'd say. It's an inventory limiter, but we really do need food. 4 to 8 pieces is probably reasonable. These fishing nets we can buy pretty much anywhere that we need to level up our fishing. We're not going to be doing that today, as far as I'm aware, so we're going to just let that one pass on by. We're going to keep our tinderbox. Mining's the most definite. The egg I picked up while we were at the chicken coop, I am definitely going to keep that. Sorry about the jump there. There's a slight hiccup with the recording software. But like I was saying, the pickaxe is definitely going to be needed. The dagger, not so much. We can sell that. The bucket and the pot, we can get those pretty much anywhere. We can actually find them everywhere. The ruins I'm not going to be using. We're going to use archery most likely for our secondary. So until I'm high enough to start buying good amounts of them, I'm going to take those off. Alrighty. I think that's about it. That's all we're going to sell because we can keep everything else and use it. Real quick, I'm going to jump back here. You'll notice I'm wearing the full set now because I needed the inventory space. Oop, can't cut down that yet. We'll do some simple loading, and let's turn the loop on for that so there's no awkward silences whenever I don't have anything to say. But hopefully this will work pretty quickly. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. It'll be interesting to find out how fun it is. It is going to be very difficult. I know that obviously the ultimate Ironman challenge. There's not very many people who have started this. I think the current high score, there's no one above 1200 total, which is really cool. That means not many people are wanting to do this, or it's excessively hard, either way. We'll figure that out as we go. I'm not going to do much. You'll notice I did just get 1 level. That's pretty easy there. I'll probably do some more of that off stream, wood cutting in general, but I don't know at the moment. We're gonna light these 5 on fire, hopefully get a wood cutting, or not a wood cutting, a fire making level, and then we can cook off some of these chickens. I don't know how long the fire's gonna last, so I cut down a couple of them. And I do know we're going to level that up quickly, so we're going to be interrupted quite often. Cool, we got a pretty good rate. If we get too many of these, we can sell them off, because you can sell those for a little bit. I think these burnt chickens even go for a coin each, which is kind of useful at this stage, considering our max amount is 24 coins. Level 3! Pretty quick. Not too bad. And this fire lasted a whole lot longer than I was expecting it to. Let's light the rest of these, get a level maybe in fire making, and we're off to a good start. Heck yes! Check that out. Now what is this? Okay, it's a roll. I just got it back. It's very bland texture. It looks almost like dough. I couldn't tell why I couldn't sell it. Alrighty, so there's another fire making level. And last log. Let's go see if we can sell these burnt chickens, get some inventory space back up, and then I'll go back to grinding the kills. Do you want these? No, for 0 coins. Oh well, I'll sell them to you anyways, because I don't want them either. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Sort that out a little bit, and off we go. I want to check real quick to see if we can kill these goblins. I think we're too low of a level. We're only level 4. But I mean, it's worth a shot. They're level 2. We do have some food, so if it's easy enough to kill them, we may use them to level up. My goal by the end of this episode is to get to the Goblin Village, and that's around level 10, so I don't know if we'll get there, but I mean, it's gonna be a push. Thankfully there are jump cuts. These guys are relatively difficult, so it'll probably be good for leveling, but they do almost no damage. This iron armor seems to be working pretty well for me. The Ironman is the equivalent of iron armor. Very cool. The November Well of Goodwill is going on right now. I will not be contributing from this character, unfortunately, but I will be contributing later on. Cool, we killed him. What did he drop? Goblin Mail we'll use for later on, if we get to that quest relatively quickly. That's cool, I just buried bones on a bridge. I have been burying all the bones I've got. I've been picking them all up, so our prayer is actually almost another level, so I'll probably kill one more, and we'll get this prayer level on the screen, so we'll figure it out. We've got like 10 levels total. 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. We're getting close. My goal was to get the total level to 50 for the first episode and to get to Goblin Village, but I don't know if we can do that. I'm gonna try my absolute darndest. And pardon the silences too, it's pretty hard to do a solo stream on a very slow acting game like this, and RPGs tend not to have anything to go. Chef's hat, cool. We can sell that. Take the bones, and crap. We're gonna have to kill one more. So they do some damage to us. We got hit for 1 hit point. So I'm gonna have to watch out, and I'm definitely gonna have to get some chicken kills for food if they do too much damage. But it's a good thing, they have more health and they don't run away. So cool, we'll probably stick with these guys for the levels that I need. That won't be too far. Like I said, we need to get all these to 5. This kill should get us, because there's 5 points per bone. I thought it was 25, but I was mistaken. So there's 2 bones, and we'll get this done. Prayer is going to be very helpful for us. The rapid heal, the extra item doesn't really matter because we're going to avoid death at all costs. Pretty much any of the extra strength, anything like that, is very helpful for when we get into quests. So here we go, this should be our prayer level. Ta-da! And now we have 2, so we can use that for, I think, like 4 or 5 seconds. Cool, so I'm going to kill these guys, and I'll jump back when we have some more experience. Or I'm almost dead, either way. Alrighty. Well, we haven't hit 5 on everything, but we are about to reach 50 on our total level, which is the goal that I set for today, which is really cool. Uh, I wasn't expecting to get to 50 that quick, but I had to go cook some more chickens because these guys did some damage to me. And whenever I did that, I leveled up a couple of other levels, and it got me pretty close. So I wanted to document us jumping over to the 50 level. It's 1/20th the way there. 1/12th the way to becoming a member. So it's pretty cool. I've just been killing these guys and the spiders. I've almost got up another prayer level. We're getting close on that one. Prayer is really not useful except when we get to the higher stuff, 15, etc. But we're not going to be getting big bones until like hill giants and stuff like that at level 40 and 50 range. So we're probably going to be focusing on these bones. We're going to just pick them all up regardless and bury them just so that we can get it up there. Lessens the hassle later on. It's, as long as we have the inventory, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I realized that getting to Goblin Village is probably going to be a little bit of a push for today, but I did have another idea. We can definitely complete our first quest. I picked up this egg, so the first quest I was thinking of is... Oh, we took a damage point there. The first quest I was thinking of is the Cook's Assistant quest, which I believe is making a cake for the Duke of Lumbridge. It's a pretty easy quest. You need an egg, milk, and flour. So we're going to have to do a little bit of running around. It'll probably take 5 minutes of running around, but other than that, we can finish our first quest, which will be awesome. We can get that pushed out of the way. It won't get us anywhere. I think it will get us crafting experience, actually. Or no, I'm thinking of the sheep shearer. Let's see here. Cook's Assistant. It's in alphabetical order. I should have figured that out. It doesn't tell you what you finish up with. It's pretty easy. We can run over there. We did just get our 50th level. Heck yeah, that's it. So we don't have to worry about that. That's basically where I wanted to end for today's episode, but we're going to jump off and finish with this quest real quick. The cook is right in here inside Lumbridge. It's funny how much stuff you remember in this old game. Being an old player, I'm kind of nostalgic for everything. You don't look very happy. What's wrong? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I'm in terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be missing him I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. I've forgotten to buy the ingredients. He'll sack me. Okay. I'm always here to help. I need milk and egg and flour. Okay. I've already got the egg. Let's grab the pot for flour, and then let's grab the actually, we don't need the knife. For members, usually you steal the knife just for fletching, but I don't necessarily need that at the moment. I'll show you real quick what happens. These bones here, obviously, I didn't do, and if I try to take the coins, it says you're an Ironman, so you can't take items other people have dropped. That's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really need to say anything more than what it does, but it's kind of a bitch because it's tempting. Everything around you will be showing you, hey look, you can go get these coins, these bones, everything else that'll help you, and you click on it and they'll display that message. Just lovely. So we're running up north here. We're gonna get the wheat from this field. There's a field right next to a windmill, not windmill. Right here. There we go. It's pretty obvious on the map. We'll pick a bunch of this. I don't know how much we need, but I think we'll grab 2. If I can click on it properly. This windmill's pretty cool. You can go up, there's 3 levels. It's just like an actual windmill. It has the spinning windmill at top, has the chute at the bottom for all your flour and your wheat. You go to the top, there's the grindstones. Climb up even higher, and here's the hopper. Go in there, activate the controls. There's already grain in the hopper, what the heck? Operate controls. Oh, it's because I tried to use it on it, my bad. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, now toss that. Operate the controls one last time. Go down the stairs, and it should have already passed through the grindstone, and we will have flour. Heck yeah. Use the pot on that. And off we go. We will have to go steal a bucket. I don't know exactly how much it costs, but I know that they're at the general store. It's probably not more than 5 cents. 5 gold points, whatever. Oh man, I'm missing my membership agility. This walking. This slowpoke walking. We're already halfway back. We'll probably walk from the general store to the cows, and then we'll do our best to run back because it's just use a bucket on the dairy cow and you get some milk. It's pretty easy. And bucket for 2 coins. Not bad. Now let's take off and we'll figure out how to do this. So I'll probably do some grinding for the attacks off stream. I'm just gonna preface this because I'm not gonna record most of the off-stream stuff. It'll be in my free time throughout the week. So I'll probably get this attack up and maybe I'll do at least the starting of the mining on the next episode and the fishing. I'll try to avoid doing jumping on professions that we haven't started yet. At least put them in the video before I start them. But yeah, all this stuff that's just going to take me sitting there for hours on end grinding, I'll sit there and do that off camera. There's no need to record it and post it to YouTube. And here we go. Here's the dairy cow. Milk the dairy cow, and we got it. Let's run back, and that should be all the ingredients. The 2 bridges, thankfully, to Lumbridge. It's a good thing this quest is so close. We'll probably do the sheep shearer quest next episode. It'll get us some crafting experience so we can jump up a bunch of levels on this. That'll get us at least a couple points, and it's a relatively easy quest for, I think it's like 10 minutes that it'll take. So we'll definitely do that. Run in here, finish off the quest. I want to keep clicking the run, but it doesn't help. Being patient is more helpful. It's going to be pretty cool. Once we reach 650 and we get a membership, obviously the membership I'm buying, but I'm not going to get it until we get to 650. Once we get there, it will be relatively easy to get to the 1,000. Oh, that was a complete mistake. I meant to click on the cook. It'll be quite easy to 1,000 after we get membership because of all the other skill points will just be starting. And here we go, finishing off this quest. How are we getting on with finding the ingredients? Here's a bucket of milk, pot of flour, and a fresh egg. You've brought me everything I need. I am saved. Thank you. So I get to go to the Duke's party? I'm afraid not. No, only the big cheeses get to dine with the Duke. That sucks. Cool, 300 cooking experience. Ta-da! Level 6! got all the way to 52. And we completed our first, we can make fruit blasts. We made our first quest done and got 1 quest point. Not bad, not bad, not too shabby for our first day. I think I'm going to call it quits on this episode, so if you liked, give me a like below, comment if you really liked it. You can jump on servers. I'll be running on free realms. There's 8, I believe, that are open right now, 4 of which are free to roam, just like this one, without any like PvP and stuff like that. You can just join up and have some fun. It's an old school game, so have some nostalgia, and I'll see you next time.